your other passion, sports cards. Where
Yeah.
did this always exist? Were you buying Mickey Mantle rookies back when you were collecting shark teeth, or where,
I would
or
trade
the
Sharks teeth
equivalent
for
then?
Mantle. That was my thing. If you had a Babe Ruth rookie, I'll give you 3 Sharks teeth. No, in Indiana, I didn't come from like an opportunity where you can buy that kind of cards. And honestly, I probably had no idea what I was doing. And I was buying the cheapest packs because I didn't come from a wealthy family. So, so I started collecting in August. Some friends hit me up and said, "Hey, we're buying these cards." I thought it was crazy at first. And then, I bought a little bit. I threw in $100 grand and bought like a diversified portfolio and then caught the bug and just kept buying. And I don't know, it's probably $1 million in or something. My mom then sent me all my old cards when I was a kid. And one of those cards was that 52 Mantle in one of those screw down cases.
Way.
It was a reprint, of course.
Right.
But it reminded me that was the card as a kid. That was the most iconic card back then. And that was the card that, even as a kid, I knew that card was the card. And so I'm like, well, why am I buying all this other stuff? I should buy the card. And because I was buying stuff that my friends were telling me to buy, or maybe I thought were going to go up in price. And I wasn't really a collector at that point, I don't think yet. I was buying, but I was more buying for the uptick. And so then I bought a 4 at first, a PSA 4, and then I bought a 5, then I bought the 6, and then I sold the 6 to a friend, Steve Aoki, which he's a legend, obviously, because he loved the card. And then I needed to replace it with a bigger one, so I bought an 8, and then I was fortunate enough to be able to get to 9. So that's kind of how it went.
How many do you have now? Did I count 5? I was trying to keep track.
Yeah, so I don't have 6 anymore. I've got the 4, the 5, the 8, and the 9. So 4 of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
It's the Mona Lisa, man. It's the card that, if you show your friend who doesn't collect cards, a Honus Wagner card, and you show the Mickey Mantle, they're going to say, who's Honus Wagner? Like, the only people that know who Honus Wagner is a card collector that's really deep into it. But a normal person that you ask, they're not going to know who that is or even recognize the card. But the Mantle, everybody recognizes. Well, at least my data showed, and at least that's my theory. But I just think that's the card.